Well, if you get around on the TTC and transit, this next story will be of utter importance to you. A couple of councillors, the chair and councillor of the TTC, are asking the TTC to improve its communications when it comes to service disruptions, as well as look into its root causes.
And CP24's Courtney Heels is standing by St. George Station this morning with more on these recommendations. I mean, people want answers when the subway is closed every single weekend.
Yeah, and a lot of the concerns stemming from some of the delays we've seen over the last couple of weeks and months, Nick and Jennifer. I mean, even just last week, we were reporting on this. We were dealing with very low temperatures outside, and there was some emergency work the TTC had to do along Line 1. As a result, there were significant delays and closures from 6:30 in the morning right up until the noon hour. And at that time, the TTC apologized, saying they had to do the work, and their crews are also out in the bitterly cold weather, but certainly raises a lot of questions. Why did something like that happen? And is there something that could be done to try and prevent something like that from happening again? So that brings us to today. We know there is this TTC board meeting. It's happening over at Toronto City Hall, and the TTC Commissioner, Josh Matlow, along with the TTC Chair, Jamaal Myers, they're bringing forward this motion saying they would like to see the TTC troubleshoot some of these issues, take a look at why they seem to need so many repairs, why there are so many delays, also looking at different ways to communicate with passengers. Keep in mind, some people might not be aware. You run out of the house first thing in the morning, you're trying to catch your subway, you get there, and then you realize you might be waiting 10, 15 minutes because of some signal issues or maybe some sort of emergency repair. So as part of this motion, we know they're putting forward a recommendation. Maybe there is another way to better communicate with passengers, maybe even something like an app. So we'll head over to Toronto City Hall. We get a chance to speak with Matlow and Myers ahead of the meeting, guys. That's all happening over at 9:30, that is. Over to you.
Heels live outside St. George. Thank you, Courtney.